Welcome to Spotland Stadium, Rochdale, for the second round of the Silk Cut Challenge Cup competition between Hornets and Wigan. Hornets have now moved to this new stadium, sharing it with the soccer club. In the first round, they disposed after a hard, bitter-fought battle with Chorley, and Wigan, on a dreadfully cold night at Castleford, put on a fantastic display of football to dispose of Castleford. And so now, on this lovely afternoon, we're looking forward to the second round game between Rochdale Hornets and Wigan. The Wigan team showing a couple of changes. Kevin Iro is out, and Ellery Hanley moving from stand-off half to number 3 right centre. Hanley, of course, being at the centre, has to be replaced, and so Philip Clark is coming in at loose forward, and substituting in his place is Forshaw, and the other substitute for Wigan is Stasica. On the Hornets side, Holding returns after a long layoff through injury. A strong St Helens influence in the Hornets team, with Holding coaching with assistant coach, former St Helens hooker Graham Lipton. Also on the forwards, there's a slight change. Humphreys has moved to number 10, and Kelly has come in at number 8. And the substitutes for Hornets this afternoon are Pate and Galbraith. And so it is going to be Hornets to start off this game, and at number 15 it is Gormley, Ian Gormley, and not Galbraith. Rochdale then, from left to right. Wigan stand looking at it, ball bounces awkwardly. Gregory taken very quickly in possession. Hornets got well underneath that ball as the ball hovered in the air. Wigan now going to have to graft the way out of the 25, and here we come from acting half-back. Shoulder in and driving forward. Dermot giving a little pat to his man, telling him to play the ball. And Hornets coming in very quickly to try and smother Wigan. O'Neill, formerly of Widnes, experienced player. Wigan now driving forward, couldn't get the ball out as they were coming through well. Long pass, Ed was going to put the kick in behind the defence. Whitfield having to go cross-field for it. Makes a mess of it as he tried to trap it. Didn't take it cleanly. A solid line of cherry and white jerseys down him 5 yards out. Wigan pinning Hornets down right underneath their own post. Rochdale living a little bit dangerously there, moving the ball wide across their own post. And that's a good break by Rochdale. It came away well there. And keeping the ball moving, that's good into forward play by the Rochdale pack. Found a crack in the Wigan defence and exploited it well. Now it's going out wide. Ball loose on the floor, but referee, when the judges come back as Rochdale regain possession, and once again they try to come down the middle, and they're stopped in the fifth tackle, 6 or 7 yards inside their own half, and referee penalising Wigan. Lying on at the play of the ball, just 2 minutes gone, and in these early stages, Rochdale are showing that they are no way overawed by the reputation of Wigan, who have 3 Wembley Cup wins in succession underneath the belt, and that's a good kick, finds touch. So Rochdale now setting themselves up in a good attacking position. And Wigan coming in hard this time, and no messing, going in as a pack, hunting together. Game bogged down a little bit as defences trying to sort each other out. And Wigan, having been caught on the hop once among the forwards, are probably watching it very carefully as Holding doing the run around, getting this team moving well down the left wing. Good attacking move by Rochdale, and they go into touch just inside the Wigan 25. category to feed. Facts wheeled all over the place. Players diving on it. Wigan lost the ball with the put in and head. That should put Rochdale's backs up. Did well there after a good attacking spell. Now Humphreys puts his shoulder in, charges forward. Up to the Wigan 25. Ball slipped out. Rochdale keeping it, moving it well. Abram going down the middle. Wigan come in and snuff out the move. Wigan have been under all the pressure, very little possession, ball's knocked down. Wigan regained possession, Botica did well there, and he's going to get forced into touch, and he can't keep in play. And so Rochdale put in, Rochdale with every chance of getting the ball. Wigan desperate to get their hands on this ball in these opening minutes, and it's a penalty against Wigan. Referee not happy with the way the Wigan scrum was going down. They weren't going in properly, and so Whitfield coming up. Touch judge marks it inside the 25. Hall the hooker moving on to Holding on to Humphreys. Holding first pass, waiting to get the ball. The coach and the general of the team, seen him play some great games against Wigan. There's a nice switch by Rochdale. Managed to get the ball out onto Abram again. Botica coming in, takes him low and forces him down. But it's all Rochdale at the moment as Hall moves it on to Kelly. Kelly, cumbersome and lumbering, is easily taken by the Wigan defenders. Hall, the hooker, moves it out onto Holding. Holding a short one. Players showing a certain amount of frustration, and an easy kickable penalty this for Rochdale. Wigan forwards have been coming in hard, and the referee decided that that was too hard. And so with 6 minutes gone, it's been all Rochdale home inch, and Wigan know they've got a cup tie on their hands at the moment. Rochdale, of course, have had a lot of possession. Whitfield with what should be an easy kick. We've seen him kick some good ones and miss some easy ones. Whitfield now, chance to put Rochdale into a 6-minute lead. Comes up, stabs at it. And it's very high and wide. Well, that was one that should have gone over. So it's a dropout from the Wigan 25. A deep one, Whitfield having to go back for it. That was a long kick by Wigan. Whitfield taking it near his own try line. Edwards is up there, buddling him over. And so Rochdale now back on defence. They came out of it well before with some good work by the forwards. And these forwards are playing their hearts out at the moment. Wigan now pushing them back in possession. And the Rochdale living very, very down. The ball's been whipped and it's loose, and it hit the referee. Wigan's put in. Wigan ripped the ball away. I thought Rochdale were living very dangerously there as they whipped the ball across their own try line. Bottika's in! Well, that was a lovely move by Gregory from the base of the scrum. Long pass out to Bottica on the wing, and so Wigan, who've hardly seen the ball, go into a lead, a 4 points to nil lead. Away we go again. Low one this time. Well trapped. Wigan, road 25, meets sound defence. Dermot behind the play of the ball. Short pass. Wigan keeping it tight, playing it safe. Probably want to get a little more familiarity with the ball. They've hardly seen it. Stumbling into the tackle. Pitch in remarkably good condition considering it was played on yesterday. Wigan still battling away around the play of the ball. And a penalty to Wigan. There have been a raucous shout from a desperate Wigan supporter. Get them onside. He got a bit of a razz from the Hornet supporters, but the referee judged that he was right and he's given Wigan a penalty. And that's sure, that's a good kick into touch. Dermot coming up, Wigan assembling the ranks as Skerrett who takes it. Skerrett broken through, beautiful run by Skerrett, and he's still going. That was power personified. He was really tearing into the defence then, and he shattered them and cracked it away. Dermot waiting to play the ball. Wigan moving it across, back inside. Wigan going hard for the line, and short. Right on the line. Edwards. But Hanley came onto that beautifully. He goes along the side of the man and he slides through so beautifully. Such an elegant player. Making it now Wigan 8. Rochdale 0, and that was set up by Kelvin Skerrett, who made a tremendous drive down the field. 13 minutes gone, and Bottica has the goal. Wigan now getting more possession and turning it into points. Hanley playing at right centre today, but there he was in exactly the right place to cut through, get Wigan another 6 points. The Wigan forward showing the strength and the power. They let the ball slip the ball back, keeping it moving. Wigan gaining ground, back to 1, says the referee, as the ball was almost stolen, but Wigan got it back. Dermot from behind the play of the ball. Little bit of hesitancy from behind the play of the ball, but he gains 2 or 3 yards. Gregory coming up to act in half back. Skerrett again. Platt whips it inside, lovely reverse pass, taking play inside the Rochdale half. Little bit of needle creeping in, and Wigan got penalised for trying to do the referee's job for him. And he must have opened his mouth. That's bad discipline by the Wigan team. Dermot went in and pushed the player off in the play of the ball instead of leaving it to the referee, and he was penalised. Then he must have opened his trap, and that's another penalty to Rochdale. Wigan had had possession, and Whitfield decides he's going to kick for goal. Whitfield, chance here to reduce the arrears, hits it high, and once again it's gone wide. Wigan take it cleanly, decide they're going to run it out from their own in-goal area, bring it up to 25. Hampson was down, up again quickly, he's one who likes to play the ball quickly. Bell waiting from behind to play the ball, Bell taking it away from acting half-back. Almost a high tackle, not quite, just round his shoulders, took him in the neck. Wigan from behind to play the ball, and a penalty to Wigan for offside. Edwards takes it quickly, makes no mistake, and bangs it into touch. A few yards inside the Hornets half. Dermot coming up to restart with a tap, and it's Scarrett who takes it, and he's gone a long way, and the leg went across to throw him down. Bit of a throw that. Dermot up for the play the ball. Gregory waiting for the first man, and it's Gregory who gets it. Gregory moving it across. Wigan coming straight. Betts trying to go through. 20 yards out. Wigan now in a good attacking position again as Dermot comes up once more to act in half back. Gregory, long pass out. Wigan keeping it short. Wigan forcing the way through the middle, and good tackling by Hornets. Stops them dead. Wigan again going round the narrow side. Playing it tight in the forwards at the moment. Up to Gregory. Gregory to Edwards. Edwards standing still, just hands it on. Wigan dancing the way through, and Hanley again made it look so easy. He danced, he jinked, he sidestepped, and completely, utterly bamboozled the Hornets defence. And so Hanley goes over once more for his second try. Halfway through the first half, 20 minutes gone, and he was like a will-o'-the-wisp there, so beautifully balanced. And Wigan in devastating mood now. They're getting their hands on this ball. They had trouble in the early stages. Botica, a straight one, makes no mistake. And Hornets must be wondering now what they're going to have to do. Clock stopped. Waiting for the ball to come on. Wigan 16, Hornets 0. Whitfield might have to do this a lot of times during the afternoon. Been some hard endeavour from Rochdale, but Wigan have the skill, the strength, the experience and the expertise as they take that well again. Ooh, and he went in hard, and he was met determinedly as hard. Gregory, long pass. This time, Hornets are up to the task. Referee right on top of the tattle. Once again, Wigan trying to come through from acting half-back. Wigan very strong round the play of the ball. And the Wigan forwards having a bit of a field day this afternoon. Skerritt had a good game at Castle, but this is the strongest running I've seen from him as Edwards. Hands a short one, a good tattle, stops Wigan in the tracks. We're on the fifth tattle, comes out, Edwards moves it on, kick through, bit of a desperation kick, comes to Whitfield, he traps it on his own 25, and there's 6 Wigan players up there. Platt and Betts up there strongly, and Edwards coming in quickly from behind the play of the ball. Hornets now. Does the cut, and they've come through it well. And a good tackle. Good low tackle by Martin Dermot. He got hurt in the attempt. Coming from Grogan as he goes across the field. Referee signaling that 5 tackles gone as the sun comes out. And a beautiful afternoon for rugby. There's the kick behind the Wigan defence. Botica's back, takes it cleanly. In the right place, coming out towards the wing. Happy to dive with the ball. Dean Bell coming back to help out his wingman. Dean Bell behind the play of the ball, short one inside. Wigan fighting hard for territory. Edwards moving the cross field. Hornets coming in well, moving up quickly, making sure of the tackles. Martin Dermot from behind the play of the ball. Wigan finding this defence a little bit hard to crack at the moment. Nice little overhead kick by Edwards, he's up there first, and Hanley can't take it cleanly. Taken by Hornets, in what could have been a very dangerous situation. Handed on to Hall, loose forward Hall, with 2 Halls playing for Hornets. Bob Hall, the loose forward. In Hall, the hooker. And Hornets, bit of a sting on out of the tail now. They're not coming with quite as much fierceness, ferocity. And Wigan this time caught offside at the play of the ball. Referee wanting them back. Holding decided going to get Whitfield to do the kicking.
Substitution on the Wigan side, 15
and Dermot is going off and Statica coming on. So Wigan lost the hooker and lost their acting halfback. He did get hurt in a tackle a short while ago. Perhaps we'll see him back on when he's had a bit of a rest. Martin Hall coming up to restart with the tap. Holding, moving it across the field. On to Humphries. Humphries proving very strong. Determined run by Humphries. Holding, trying to set them up again. This time Wigan come in and patted them down. The ball's been lost, so strong was the tackle. Wigan now out onto Myers. Myers coming inside. Myers dancing his way through. Myers still going. Thomas his way. And Wigan go over again for a fantastic score. Well, there he goes in for his hat-trick. That goal came from a devastating tackle inside the Wigan 25. They went in so hard that Rochdale lost the ball. It was snapped up quickly, whipped out to Myers, who tore down the wing, and Hanley, of course, as ever, backing him up. Stroll over underneath the post. 22 minutes gone. Now Wigan running away with this first half.
Come on, Arnie, tackle him!
Wigan once again showing that they can score from well inside their own 25. And Wigan players must be feeling the names in the hat. And the ball dropped by Wigan, but it went back as Hornets showed that they can come in hard. Stasica. Wigan driving in straight, trying to clear this 25 line. And Wigan it forward, showing a tremendous amount of strength and force and power. Now they're out of the 25. Will we see it moving right across it? Little overhead kick. Wigan are up there quickly. Edwards fly kicks at it. Still loose. Taking it on. Keeps it moving on. Hanley. Tattle 10 yards out. And the referee saying there was a knock on. So they're brought back to scrum down a few yards inside the Rochdale 25. That little kick was very dangerous there. Edwards coming tearing through with Hanley. Obviously a planned move. Holding to feed. Packs all over the place and shoots out to Holding. Holding out to Abram, who's cutting to and a good low clean tackle. Garrity from behind the play of the ball. It's Tattle as he takes it. Wigan coming in quickly around the play of the ball. Abram behind the play of the ball, moving it across the field. Hornets moving across the field, not denting the Wigan defence there. And in 3 plays the ball, they've gone 25 yards across the field without an inch of territory being gained. Long pass, stretching Wigan. Wigan come in, there was nearly a gap there, but it was sealed up. Philip Clark going in, and that's the 5th Tattle coming up, who's lined up for the kick. A long ball flung out to the wing. They're going to get caught in the last Tattle. So it's going to be the turnover. Hornets cleared the line well, but had to hand the ball over to Wigan. And now it's Wigan who are running across the field. Hornets trying to push them towards the Wigan try line. Stasica has gone to ball distributor. Gregory, it's a short one. Wigan breaking through, coming hard down the middle of the field, and still driving forward. Crowd love that. Rochdale player hurt in the tackle. Bit of a melee going on the 25 line. Wigan now on to Edwards. Edwards holding it. Short pass and Hanley going through again, and he gets it out, and Wigan are over again and making it look so easy. Once again, they go over underneath the pulse. Well, Bell finishing off well there for Wigan's try. And Potiker with another easy kick. And Potiker makes no mistake, bangs it over in the middle to make it now Wigan 28. And Rochdale making a substitution, bringing off the loose forward Hall and bringing on Ian Gormley, used to play for Salford. Wigan with a tremendous lead now. Stasiker done an adequate job since he came on to take over Dermot's role. Philip Clark getting into the game. Wigan seem to know exactly what they're doing, playing to a real organised plan. Played tight for so long. And then when they do spread it out, there's a long kick behind the defence. And it's a good kick. So Wigan in a good attacking position, although it's Hornets to feed. Wigan can obviously smell the Wembley Towers, and they're playing their hearts out. Well organised, and that's been intercepted but knocked on. And back to one for Rochdale, just outside their own 25, 35 yards out. Back coming through well, and flung down Collis Faines. And Whitfield was not at all happy with the way it was taken then. On the halfway line, onto O'Neill. O'Neill turning and twisting, moves the ball inside, it's been knocked on. The referee will give the knock on, it will be Wigan to feed. Gregory put the ball in. Coming out to Gregory, the referee's not happy with the scrummaging. Got to go in again. Gregory moving across the field. Hanley running it, knocks one off. Hanley still going, takes it up to the halfway line. Stasiker from behind to play the ball. Rochdale not wanting to yield an inch. Wigan a long pass out to Bell. Bell side steps inside. Tackled by Lord. Knock on from behind to play the ball. Philip Clark unable to take it cleanly behind to play the ball, so it will be holding to put it in. And he put it in well. Long one out to Grogan. Grogan back to Holding. And Whitfield knocked down as he tried to come through the middle, linked up well with the backs. Slow, clumsy, play the ball. And Hornets going backwards in possession. Going round and ever decreasing, so that was a real wrestling throw. Flung up and over. Gormley trying to batter his way through. Wigan well on top in this half as Holding sends a long one across onto Humphries. Humphries trying to go through, gets just over the halfway line. O'Neill waiting behind the play the ball. Grogan handing it on. Ball's gone loose. And there's fly kicking and loose play. Wigan dribbling the ball. Can they get to it good? It's a chase for the line. And the referee said no try. Must have been over the dead ball line. And a Wigan player goes sliding into the fence, but he seems perfectly all right. Keith Mills, like me, a little bit worried. And Rochdale take that kick quickly. Keith Mills was worried about Wigan sliding into the ball. However, it's turned out to be all right, and Rochdale have it now on their own 25. Crowd roar for a forward pass. Rochdale, not a lot to offer except effort, and he didn't play the ball properly, and the referee scored him, so it's a penalty to Wigan. Wigan bang it in, touch down the Rochdale left wing. Not a lot of ground gain, but it's safe and sure. Wigan battling the way forward. Stasica moving it across. Hornets trying to keep the lines unbreached. They're having a lot of trouble as Wigan showing all sorts of moves. They have the Rochdale defence somewhat mesmerised at the moment. Long one, Edwards back to Gregory. Gregory with the wide open. As Wigan streak over again. Once again it's underneath the post. So that shows the power of Wigan's attack. These tries are all going in underneath the sticks now. Wigan 32 points in 34 minutes. So there could have been one of half a dozen to get that one. However, it was Dennis Betts who was there in the right place at the right time to put it down under the post. Goal kicked by Bottic afterwards from right underneath the sticks. Wigan fighting the way forward from behind the play of the ball. Wigan back have done a magnificent job this afternoon setting the game up for the backs, and the backs have run riot. Hanley with 3 tries. Not having to work quite as hard in the 3 quarters as he usually has to at loose forward. But when the opportunities have been there today, there's been no messing about, and he's cut through. Wigan giving away a forward pass. Probably lose possession here as Holden comes over to feed the scrum. Packs all over the place. Wheeling badly over towards the touchline. Referee trying to straighten for Holden to feed. Holden gets it out to Grogan. Grogan does well as it was on his toes, and he's buried as he takes it. Bad pass by Holding from behind the play of the ball. And now we're just getting one man at a time rugby from the Hornets. Gormley trying to force his way through. Hall whipping it out to his left. Holding moving it on. Holding wondering what he has to do to stand. Their ball's gone loose and there's trouble. Touch judge going on. What a pity in a game in which so many points. I think a lot of it is players deciding that they're going to break up the trouble, and they're still having a go on the floor. The wits in the crowd shouting, send them all off. Bit of a chat between the touch judge and the referee was right on the spot when it happened. He surely doesn't need to be told by the touch judge, as he was the nearest man, and the ball was whipped away out towards the Wigan side. Else this talking gives the players a little time to cool off. Hanley standing up the side in his role of captain. and the penalty has, and it's I think it's a sin bin job. Two of them off. Humphries is off. We're almost on to half time, and it's decided that Wigan were the worst offenders, and so the penalty has gone Rochdale's way. With about 2 minutes of normal time to go, as Rochdale, one of the rare incursions into the Wigan 25. Both teams now down to 12 men as Rochdale set themselves up in the Wigan 25, and here comes the battering ram, and he runs into a brick wall of Wigan defenders. Rochdale now spreading it about a bit, and they lost ground as they moved the ball across out towards the right. In the 25, right in the centre of the field. And Wigan being presented with no problems there. Edwards ran very quickly at the play of the ball. Grogan a long lob pass out towards the left wing. And Rochdale, nothing to show for all that effort. Bit of hesitation, and they've gone backwards. Now, and they must have lost 15 yards there as the Wigan defenders came tearing out. 5 tackles gone, says the referee. Turned inside well by Kelly. He's keeping the ball moving, and the ball dropped, and it's still loose. The referee's going to give the knock on, and it's on the 6th tackle, so it's a handover, and the Wigan play the ball. Edwards moving it across field. Wigan coming back into the middle and running back into trouble. And a penalty for interfering at the play of the ball. Grogan, I think, the man who was in trouble. And that's a good kick. Gain Wigan a lot of ground. Saved the forwards a lot of drafting there. Wigan forwards coming in hard, fighting the way up to the Rochdale 25. Wigan still driving in. Stasiker coming over up to Edwards. Edwards holding it, down in his pass on to Bell. Bell nearly through, smothered, can't get rid of the ball. Stasiker again on to Edwards. And that's powerful tackling, stopping Wigan dead in the tracks. Ball whipped back inside. Wigan, 5 tackles gone. Botica screaming to get the ball out to his wing, but he wants it as a kick. And Wigan upended and keeping the ball moving, and it's red hot, and Wigan try to force the way over, and Wigan are over. They're over again, right on half time, making it 38. Well, it looks as if Wigan were caught in that last tackle there. Edwards in among them, kept the ball moving, and Wigan went over right in the 40th minute of normal time. Botica setting himself up, and it's over. Wigan with 7 tries and 6 goals, 40 points at 40 minutes, 40 points nil at half time.
And so we come to the next 40 minutes. Wigan 40 points in front, 40 minutes to go before the next round. Forshaw's come on, substitute for Wigan. Can't see at the moment who's gone off. Hornets then in their own 25. Dragging the way forward. Been very pedestrian stuff from them this afternoon. Little variation of a dummy there. Looks as if he was setting himself up to kick. Hung on. Hall going right. Long lobbed pass. And Hornets have come well up out of the old 25. And they go down in the fifth tackle. Inside the Wigan half. Holding. Kicking behind the defence. Bounce awkwardly for Botica. Plays it carefully and safely. Wigan back in their own 25. Stasika, Dermatoff of course. Got a bad knock on his leg and there's a lovely break by Wigan. Just couldn't turn it back inside. Lucas charging his way forward. He's proved a real handful this afternoon. Stasika to Edwards. Edwards trying to get his backs moving. Little dummy. Wigan broke through. They were watching Hanley so much. A long one out to Botica. Botica coming fast, streaking for the line. Takes it into the 25. He moved well, did Botica. Hanley from behind to play the ball. Little overhead kick. It's covered. Didn't quite come off and Rochdale get possession. Bring it up to their own 25. Playing the narrow side. Lord moved it inside. Myers gone into the middle to defend, and he's come back out onto the wing to cover for Myers, following the ball across the field. And a good break by Rochdale. They're coming up to Hampson. Get away, Hampson does just enough. Calls hesitation, that's completed. Well, on it's got Wigan napping down. They've a big overlap as they try to move it out to the left wing. Long one comes out in the left wing, Hanley's there. No trouble handling Nixon then. Grogan now moving it behind his players. That was picked up well. Once again it's lobbed across onto Abram. He moves it out onto the wing. The referee says it was forward and he's given him into an offside position, so it's a penalty to Wigan. Looks has been a little bit of a lapse in concentration in Wigan in this last couple of minutes.
Also substitution at half time for Hornets, number 14 Darren Pate to replace number 12 Bob Marsden.
And Pate has come on for Marsden in the Hornets pack. Touch just marks it, 10 yards inside the Hornets half. Wigan playing to this plan, drawing in the defenders, and then they spread it and split them wide open. Whipped inside, it looked forward, and Wigan have got away with it. No, they haven't. Turned inside very, very nicely then. Well, that was nice play by Wigan. Didn't quite come off. It was a forward pass. And so it will be Holding to feed, and Holding gets it onto Grogan, going round the narrower side. Wigan follow him across and have no trouble handling him. Very hard to keep a lot of fire in your play when you're 40 points in front. But Wigan pinning Rochdale down on the Rochdale 25. Moving up to them well. Bad passing by Rochdale, looking very tired and slow. Playing against this strong Wigan side must have taken a lot of steam out of them in the first half. They gave it a lot of effort. Ball's gone loose. Referee going to give the scrum down. Ball was lost in the tackle. And he'd given Wigan the put in.
Wigan supporters who've come on porches this afternoon, can they assemble near the Radcliffe Arms, which is at the back of the main stand here,
Edwards gone to scrum half with Philip Clark at standoff. Edwards puts it in, Edwards gets it out onto Clark, Clark doing the run around. Hanley trying to come through the middle, has thrown the ball, it's been intercepted. Didn't look then, Henry Hanley, when he tried to get rid of the ball, so Wigan have wasted possession from that scrum. Didn't get a tattle out of it. Gregory, of course, is off the field. Edwards going in. And not a lot of drive really from this Rochdale side, but as in the opening stages of the first half, they've had a lot of ball and not done very much with it. Long pass, Hanley's in quickly, Myers trying to take his opposite number, and Platt's intercepted. Platt's going for the line, he has Hanley with him, Hanley's going, Hanley's got a score, and Hanley's in at the corner. Well, Platt did the right thing there. Hornets, badly disorganised, whipped the ball inside, and Platt was there to take it. He drove hard down the touchline and handed it inside to Hanley for another try, Hanley's fourth try, Wigan 44. And now Bottiker with a long one, just in from the touchline. Right-footed kicker from the right-hand side of the ground, not his better side really. Round the corner. Little semicircular run, stabs at it, and it's good kick, a beautiful kick. Well, we're going to look as if they're going to get a panful this afternoon. Well, Wigan streaking down the field, got back to support, onto Edwards, Edwards got the speed, he's streaking down, Wigan scoring again straight from the kick-off. Well, that was a magnificent break by Wigan, right from the kick-off. One run, one pass, and one try as Edwards goes over. Bottiker now 10 or 12 yards to the right of the post after that searing run down the middle by Wigan. Edwards as ever backing up well, he's so fast, he's so sharp. Bottiker's been kicking immaculately this afternoon. And that's another one to Bottiker, 52 points. Soon we'll be starting to look up the record books to see who's kicked how many goals and who's scored how many tries in a match. Hornets must be sick to death at the sight of these Wigan forwards coming charging at them with so much strength and speed and power. Wigan Platt again, coming along very strongly. Wigan keeping it tight round to play the ball. 10 yards from the halfway line. Edwards, long pass, kick behind the defence. Gregory back on the field now. Edwards has stolen the ball. Wigan very alert, very wide awake. And Lucas gets the ball back, but he was looking at the man instead of the ball, dropped it, got it back, but the referee's given the knock on, and so it will be holding to feed. And Lucas appears to be hurt as he went down on that ball. Andy Gregory now back at scrum half. Look as if he might be sending for a stretcher. Getting up very gingerly. Lucas going off. Been having a little bit of trouble with a sprung shoulder. No point in aggravating his injury now with this colossal score. Wigan were going for the intercept, and that made a gap for Rochdale. Rochdale going round in decreasing circles behind the play of the ball. And they're still keeping it going. The referee says 5 tackles have gone. As Holding has it, keeps it moving. Wigan again going for the intercept. Oh. And the referee says it's the 6th tackle. Hand over. A lot of people thought that tackle was high. Hanley coming into the centre of the field, I think trying to calm things down. Wigan turn it back inside, trying to force the way down the middle. There's a lot of booing and ahhing. Referee's right on top of the tackling. Trainer coming on. Touch good.
On the Wigan side, and the team Calvin Scurry coming back from number 8, Ian Lucas.
Now we have Skerrett back on the field to replace the injured Lucas. Wigan got the penalty for that high tackle. Wigan just getting over that terribly long spell that they had of injuries and couldn't get a regular team together, and they weren't showing the top form in the early part of the season. And just when they were getting back into real class play, and number 15 of Hornets going on. Gormley going off, and Hall coming back on. Wigan back to full strength, no injuries at the moment. Crowd getting a little bit restless. The game got bogged down a little bit. Here we go, down the middle again, followed from behind. Break almost on, just snuffed out at the last minute. Stasica. And it's been intercepted and knocked on. Abram coming through well there. Got in the line out, couldn't take the ball cleanly. So we come back almost to the halfway line to scrum down. And it will be Andy Gregory to feed. Gregory, as ever, going round the Rochdale side before he approaches the pack to put it in. Does well to get it out. A long pass, Hanley takes it. Hanley doing the run around. Hanley gets it out onto Myers. Myers with a run for the line.
He scoots round one. He has the full back to beat. He steps inside him. Whitfield hangs on to him. Got him just at the last minute. Hanley up, and the referees penalise them for lying on. Well, Wigan came away well from that scrum. Hanley'd gone to stand-off half. Did a run around with Edwards, out to Myers, who went extremely well down this wing. Hampson stabs it into touch. Platt decides he's going to score. He's held just short. Went tearing into the defence. To Gregory. Gregory doing a dummy run. Wigan still finding it hard to crack this defence. Hornets sticking to the task at the moment. Must be very difficult when you're 52 points behind. Gregory dummying again. Short pass and Wigan can't take it cleanly. They've knocked on. Hanley fly kicks at it. The referee bring them back to the scrum down with Rochdale to feed. "17 minutes of the second half gone. Wigan 52. Rochdale nil. Rochdale back defending in their own 25 as Holding comes round. Came by Hall, the loose forward. He tries to break round the narrow side. And it's still going. That was a powerful run. The Wigan cover defence goes across to take him. That was a good run from the base of the scrum. Wigan line out, very ragged in defence. Edwards right up in the opposition line out. Wigan somewhat disorganised with substitutions, players injured. Hornets now bullocking and barging the way forward as Hall sends a short one. Gets it back to Hall. Hall turning, trying to come through the middle. Just over the halfway line. Holding. Ball's gone loose, that should be Wigan. Wigan drop on it. Lost the ball as he was coming through. A hand pulled at it. And another Wigan player getting up slowly. Gregory there dummying and jinking and dancing his way through, and he's still going. Throws a pass out, which is nobody's, and Hornets get it back. And the touch judge is on. Trouble again, off the ball. Needle coming into this game. And it's another sending off. Wigan going to be a man short. Referee trying to calm this game down. Wonders why players do this at this stage of the game. 52 points to nil. Trouble, of course, being sent off. There's more cup ties coming up shortly. Another fortnight. Will be the third round. Wigan with a tremendous number of matches to play, a big backlog to catch up. Hornets now probably trying to get some points on the board, don't want to be whitewashed. Holding, stretch from Wigan. The ball's been dropped and Wigan have it. Need to settle it down a little bit now. Myers going inside, wanted to play it quickly. And he's penalised for mauling in the tackle. Penalty to Wigan. Myers skull dragged there. Hampson from 10 yards or so in from the touchline. Hampson wanting everybody behind him. Touch judge marks it almost on the 25. Stazika coming up onto Platt. Platt was driving hard forward. It's Garrett's turn. And these legs are taken from under him, strong though he is. Gregory's waiting first pass, and it's Gregory who gets it. Gregory doing a little run around. Been obstruction, referee lets Wigan get away with it. And Wigan are held 5 yards out and the ball bounces away.
Scrum down with Hornets put in, 5 yards out. Referee not at all popular with this crowd. I think Wigan were a bit fortunate to get away with it as Gregory went dumbing his way through. Rochdale with it. Tight on their own line. And Wigan coming up quickly. Charger and acting half-back, moving in very, very fast. And they're in again. And Rochdale can't get into the stride at all. I think Rochdale playing to salve their on the heels. They spread the ball across in their own 25 and they moved it well. Myers coming across, slides into his man and slides him over the sideline and into touch. So we scrum down with Wigan speed. Wigan playing without a loose forward. As Gregory comes round, Gregory has it, long one onto Clark, Clark moving it across onto Hanley, Hanley onto Hampson, straightening up, trying to come down the middle, and he runs into the cover. And there's a lot of needle in this game at the moment. Wigan not running in the points quite the same this half as in the last one. Gregory, hoists the kick, Myers is up there, and it's knocked into touch. The ball bounced awkwardly. Myers looked as if he'd breached the defence. Ball bounced high and was banged into touch, so Wigan in a good attacking position. Gregory feeds, Gregory has it, onto Clark, Clark moving across, doing the run around. Nice dummy given by Bell. Up to Clark. Clark hands it on. And Hanley's in. Another 4 points to Wigan. They've had to fight hard for it. After a scrum near the line. 25 minutes gone. Wigan make it now. 56. Potiker coming up once more. Most of his kicks have been under the sticks, but he kicked a beauty from this right-hand touch line after the last one. Stabs at it, and it's 58. Well, Hanley certainly is putting his name on the books today with another try, and Potiker spot on with his kicking, making it now 58 points to 0.
Come on, lads, get stuck in.
Wigan in their own 25. Stasica coming through from behind to play the ball. There's a good clearing run from that position. Myers coming up to act in half-back. Myers dumbing his way, still trying to force his way through. Stasica moving it across. Gregory, short pass. Hornets coming in. Out to Gregory. Gregory switching direction. Wigan trying to batter the way down the middle. 5 tackles gone, says the referee. Comes out to Gregory. Gregory having to turn and twist. He's going to get caught in possession. Going to be a handover. And Myers struggling on this side. He lost his boot and he lost his sock. Hornets now juggling with the ball. Hall from behind to play the ball. And Wigan coming in, hurl them back. Hall again behind to play the ball. Grogan throws a wild pass. It's loose on the floor. Hornets did well to retreat and cover, and they lost a lot of ground there. Legs must be getting rather weary now as we come into the last quarter of this game. Holding, bad pass which is well taken. Ball's gone loose and Wigan have it. Some of Hornets' handling leaves a lot to be desired. Hanley plays the ball. Wigan 10 yards gain from acting half-back. Stazika coming up, Gregory on his right. Does a dummy run. Wigan have cracked it through, can't get it back inside. Out to Gregory, Gregory holding it, little grubber kick, chasing it, fly kick through, being chased by him and Hanley, and it's Hanley who's there for another try. Oh, he's really piling the points on. That came after a lovely little grubber kick from Andy Gregory. Well controlled, he put it exactly where he wanted, hacked it on, and there was Hanley at the side of him. 28 minutes gone in this second half. Another try to Hanley. Botica 64 to Wigan. 10 minutes to go of normal time. 1 or 2 stoppages for the fracas. Wigan, massive score of 64. Take it cleanly. Myers eager for work. Oh, lovely break from acting half-back. Powerful run, turns it inside. On to Skerritt. Skerritt keeping it moving up to Myers. Myers being taken by his opposite number. Managing to stay in play. Good run that by Stazika, setting it up. Stazika moves it inside. A long pass. Clark moving it across. That's decided. Down the middle, turning and twisting, but eventually has to dive with it. Hanley standing in an offside position here. The play of the ball, the referee takes no notice. As Wigan trying to jink the way through again. Wigan just toying with the Hornets at the moment. Five tackles gone, says the referee. Hanley's up having a word with Stazika. Comes out to Hampson. Hampson hoists a very high one. Got snow on it. Awkward one. Beautifully taken by Hornets. Running it out well. That was good play. The skills of the game now. Took that ball beautifully under a lot of pressure. It was an extremely high kick. And Wigan were coming tearing down the field to get underneath it. Wigan knocked the ball down. He moved into the Hornets line. Hornets get it back. Myers coming in, referee says we're back to 1. Hornets back on their own 25. Running to the touchline, which is fatal. He's got round him beautifully. Good run by the wingman. Coming inside, Hanley's there. Hampson Good run by Nixon, takes it up the Wigan 25, and Wigan penalised for lying on in the tackle. Taken quickly. Grogan, a long pass on to Holden, holding it, moving it across the field. And that's a good wide pass out to the wingman, turned back inside. Good play by Rochdale. Wigan covered across well. Referee says we're back to 1. So Rochdale now in a good attacking position, still trying to get the first points on the board. Wigan trying to keep a clean sheet. As Hornets are held, that's the closest they've been all day to the Wigan line. They're only a couple of yards out, trying to grovel the way over. And the referee's giving the try. A dive over from behind to play the ball. Gives Rochdale the first point. 4 points to Rochdale. Well, Wigan were penalised on their own 25 for lying on at the play of the ball, and Hornets moved the ball well. There was a long pass from Grogan, setting it up. They turned it back inside. They drove hard to the line, and hooker Martin Hall got the first point. So after 33 minutes, Rochdale 4, Wigan 64. Well, I doubt that Hornets are very pleased that they managed to score. Perhaps feel they've got a little bit of honour salve there, and they worked hard for it, and it was a well-worked try. The last move was a bit of a dive ball, but they've been well set up as they moved the ball wide across the field. And now they're back near their own 25. Myers forces his man over the touchline. Nixon, no room to move. He had run well earlier on. He's had a couple of good runs. Gregory coming round to feed. Backs all over the place. In they go. Gregory gets it out to Clark. Clark running wide, sees a gap, he's through it, and he's taken from behind, and his pass has been intercepted. That wasn't really on, now it's Hornets in possession, keeping it moving, and there's a knock-on. Thrown from the Hornets spectators. Hornets trying to play football at the moment because they have an extra man. Wigan playing with 12 men, backing 5 forwards. Clark's come out to stand off instead of Edwards. And a penalty to Wigan for not scrummaging correctly. Referee wanting them straight. Hampson coming up to take the penalty. There's 5 minutes to go to the end of this round, and Wigan's name surely in the hat for the draw for the third round as Hampson hoists a high one onto the 25 line. Stasica coming up to restart. Platt so strong and powerful. Gregory dummying, turning it back into the middle. Onto Hampson. Hampson brings Myers inside. Myers taken as he's receiving it. Dummies still on his feet, and eventually takes 3 of them to force him down. Stasica to Gregory. Gregory to Clark. Clark dummying. He's caught in possession. Couldn't get it out to Hanley. Wigan taking it a short one on the burst. Take it into the 25. Referee says 5 have gone. Little grubber kick through, it's well covered. Caused no Hornets, no problem. Myers goes in, takes his opposite number. This game dying a bit in the dying seconds. As the ball stuck up the jumper. Wigan hurl Rochdale back, Pate driven back towards his own line. Potica in quickly, he's still keeping the ball moving and it's loose. Rochdale went back in possession, rather wild passing, and the ball's been dropped and kicked through. It was a rollover, handover, so Wigan will start on the 6th tackle. Out to Gregory. Gregory, a long wide ball. Switched inside, Wigan keeping it moving, and the ball's been dropped. It's back to Wigan. Philip Clark. Stasica going from acting half-back, taking them with him. Hampson's up for the play of the ball. Hampson up to Gregory, doing the run around, didn't get it back. Wigan caught in possession, 10 yards out. Right underneath the post. Wigan stretching it across the field. And Hanley can't take it. It's flight kick to Botica, but the referee brings them back for the knock-off.
Today's play with the match selected 5 members of the press, a winner of £125 and a Silk Cup Challenge Cup 1991 tie is Ellery Hanley, the Wigan.
And you can probably hear the cheers of the crowd as the man of the match goes to Hanley, plus £125 and a tie. Wigan with a penalty, then 15 yards out. Hanley, the man of the match. He kept banging the ball down over the try line this afternoon. Wigan put it into touch. We're now at the end of normal time. Wigan trying to get another try on the board before the end. Rochdale fighting gallantly to keep them out. Gregory, long pass onto Hanley, gets it out, and Myers is over. Well, very unselfishly, Hanley decided he wouldn't go for another one. Wigan, having driven in underneath the post, moved it out well. There was a big gap on this right wing, and Hanley decided that he'd give it out to Myers. Myers took it cleanly, went hard and straight and through to ground it in the corner. Myers getting that try for Wigan and challenging Botica to kick one from 10 yards in. Botica coming round now. Stabs at it, and it's going to go, and it's there! Botica converting Myers' try, makes it 70. 70 points to 4. Gregory, clean. Wigan on their own 25. And a bit of line on in the tackle. Referee having a word with him, giving Wigan the penalty. Playing well into injury time now as Stevie Hampson comes over to try and get this into touch. High one, man. Just short of the halfway line. Up to Platt. Platt goes driving in, well tackled, low and hard. Humphries going in well. Stasica to Gregory. Gregory to Clark. Clark holding it. Wigan driving in. With a line on again in the tackle. Referee's right on top of them. Stasica comes over once more. Wigan relentlessly and remorselessly driving back down the field. Clark nearly through, managed to get a good pass in. Myers screaming for it over out on this wing as Hampson turns and twists, and lobs a long roll. Wigan going hard for the line. And the held just short over in the far corner. And they'll go for Hooter. Well, Wigan, like the juggernaut, pressing on relentlessly. I don't think the referee has heard the whistle. The Hooter has gone. The referee's going to make them play on a little longer, I think. No, he's decided that Wigan have a penalty, and the penalty must be taken. Wigan with 70 points on the board. In fact, the scoreboard keeper has decided he's going home. He's taken everything down. And it could well be that Wigan in this play after the hooter has gone are going to take a kick. Boddick are going to have another go for goal. See if he can make it up to 72. Well, this Wigan scoring machine is quite awe-inspiring. Rochdale Hornets not the best defending team in the world, but Wigan have shown them no mercy at all today. Practiced these moves time and time again in training, and they paid them off well, as this massive score showed. And Boddick bangs away at it, and it's over! 72 points, and that was not an easy one. Well, that is the icing on the cake of a fantastic performance by Wigan, showing real class, real style, and devastating power. We come to the end of this second round Silk Cup Challenge Cup game with the final score: Rochdale Hornets 4, Wigan 72.